This is Betty Janowitz. I recall since the 1950s being a Lions fan because of my husband Tom, an avid Detroit sports fan. He died in 2018. Now I sit in his lazy boy watching every Lions game, his picture next to me. His eyes are twinkling. I think they're saying, "This year, Lizzie."
This is Chris Dolan. I became a Lions fan when I was 8 or 9. My son has inherited my fandom, and so the greatest joy I have is watching the games with my son.
My name is Matt Miner. I grew up a Lions fan because my dad was in high school when they won their championships before the Super Bowl era. He definitely watched Lions football every weekend and invited me and my 3 younger brothers to watch with him.
My name is Carl Wyland. I became a Lions fan through my mom, who was born and raised in Detroit, Michigan, and was a lifelong Lions fan. She unfortunately passed away in October 2023, right around the time Dan Campbell was turning his team around. But I still catch myself reaching for the phone during a game to call her to see if she saw a great play or to celebrate a victory.
Hi, my name is Dave, and I am a diehard Lions fan. It's been a long journey, starting with my dad having season tickets at the Silverdome back in the late 70s. Earliest memories were going to games with him and walking into the Silverdome and just feeling that wind of air coming out and the excitement to go to a Detroit Lions game.
My name is Dawn Wontroba. When I was 19 in 1994, my parents moved us out of Detroit to South Lake Tahoe, California. I fly my Lions flag with pride. In each area I have lived, I have always been a Lions fan, and it was always a great conversational piece to tell people I'm a Lions fan.
My name is Jacob Van Dyke. I've been a Lions fan for over 40 years. My journey as a Lions fan began when I was 6. My favorite animal at the time was the lion, and so when I found out that there was an NFL team called the Detroit Lions, I was hooked. I had to follow them.
My name is Mitchell Ashman. I'm 80 years old. I've been a Lions fan since 1957. It doesn't matter if they won all the games or lost all the games. A true fan is exactly that. We waited a long time, and the Lions have come through, and they're playing hard, and they're playing to win the game.
My name is Caleb Urish. I became a Lions fan probably around the time that I was 8 or 9 years old. I was actually living in Hagerstown, Maryland at the time, so the Lions weren't on local TV that often. I was gifted a Lions jacket by my parents, and right away the colors intrigued me. Everybody at school was getting into football at the time and picking their teams, and because I wanted to be different, I chose the Lions, not knowing the journey it would lead me on. If the Lions won the Super Bowl, I would probably cry.
My name is Ronald Slaughter. I am 73 years old. I have been a Detroit Lions fan ever since I was 5 years old. In 1957, sitting on my dad's lap listening to the Lion games. We had great teams. I've watched them through all of the hard times. But I can tell you right now, this is the year. There's no way we can mess it up. There's no way we can miss it. This is the Detroit Lions year. They will be Super Bowl champs when it's all over with.
My name is Sue Sapera. I've been a fan since 1967. I remember Mel Farr and Lon Barney being the rookies of the year that year. My best memory of being at a game was a game on Thanksgiving. Charlie Sanders caught 2 or 3 touchdowns in front of us. We were in the corner of one of the goals. What will their success mean? It'll mean my kids will not have to leave pennants on my grave like Cubs fans and Red Sox fans had to.
My name is Joe Polishaw. I am 84 years old. I have been a Detroit fan since I was a child. And I went back with the Karras brothers, Joe Schmidt, all those guys. And all these years I've been waiting. And now we're here. And I want to say one thing to Dan Campbell and his squad. Hey, a lot of people said a lot of things, but you made them eat their words, and that's what I'm after. I am a Lions fan. I will until I die. So, I am behind you 100%. We'll watch the game, and just, hey, you have really, really made my life a good dream.
My name is Kevin Britz. I'm 60 years old. I've been a Lions fan pretty much since I was 10 years old in 1975 when I started watching. Always enjoyed and always tried to support the Lions. I always appreciated them. I was always a hometown fan, could never really pick up for another team, never had the desire. If Detroit's able to pull this off and finish this year with a solid trip to the Super Bowl and a victory, I honestly believe it would wash away any of the problems with disgruntledness a person could have as a fan over the decades that we've enjoyed them. But again, despite any of the co-workers or people I've known that rooted for other teams, I always felt proud to wear my Lions hats and shirts and be a Lions fan, and just look forward to ongoing success and hope for a victory.